Hey everyone, my name is Derek, and I wanted to show you guys just how easy it is to make money on the internet. I work from anywhere in the world. In fact, right now I'm filming this outside the Taj Mahal in India. I've been to 8 different countries in the last 6 months, and the video you're about to see was filmed out of my guest house in Bangkok, Thailand. And so one of the easiest ways to make money on the internet is by being a freelancer. And one of the easiest ways to be a freelancer on the internet is to write, because just about anyone can write, and there's such a wide range of topics. You don't need to be an expert on anything to be able to make very, very good money being a writer online. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate in this video. I earn about $75 in 69 minutes, a little bit over $60 an hour. Yeah, let's get started. Alright, so to start, we're going to look at the time. It's 6:45 p.m. as we start. I just want to get an accurate reading so we can calculate the actual hourly earnings here. Okay, so what I'm doing is choosing which article I'm going to write for this project, and turning on some music. I tend to work best with fast music. And I just jump right in, getting started. I opened up 3 windows here. This is basically me doing my research. I actually know quite a bit about this topic, so I don't need to do a lot of research to write it. But for the specific codes, this is a somewhat technical article, so I needed to look up some of the exact codes. So as you can see, this is me writing the intro. It's 6:49 p.m. right now, so about 4 minutes has passed. And here, this is me just selecting images for the article here, and again reviewing back to the codes and writing the first step. Okay, I'm just going to speed up the writing process a little bit here so you don't have to watch me go through it. And again, what I'm doing is referring back to the codes and just writing a description of them. This article is teaching people how to identify what their websites are about to the search engines. And that sounds somewhat technical, but the reality is I chose this topic because I know it, and you can choose whatever topics you want to do. So I want to make the most I can make in an hour, and so I choose the topics that I'm best at. So again, just going through writing, referencing codes as necessary, and then here I'm stating what references I'm using, and then just writing a quick note to the editor about what the article was about, because the title was a little bit ambiguous. Alright, moving on. So that was $15. It's 7:01 p.m. right now, so that was about a little bit more than 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm writing the introduction now for the next one. Moving very quickly here because I filmed this on a clock. This one is about how to calculate costs for advertising. It's basically it's an article for programmers who want to figure out how much it'll cost them to get certain amounts of data from Google. Again, this is technical, somewhat technical, that I chose because I know the topic, and I don't want to give the impression that you need to have a lot of technical skill to do this. Alright, again, I'm going to speed up the actual writing process here. What I'm doing in this article is just looking up Google's actual rate sheet, how much they actually charge, which is published on the internet for everyone to see, and then writing it out in an easy to understand manner for people who don't want to read a bunch of numbers and do a bunch of math. So, alright, speeding this up a little bit. Going back and editing some of the stuff, picking keywords, stating references, and submitting it. And that was another $15, and that one was only 11 minutes. Alright. Next article. This one is about how to insert specific codes into websites. Again, a technical article that I chose because I know the topic. Don't get the impression that it needs to be technical. You can choose whatever topics you want to write about. Okay. So, again, choosing another image. As you can tell, the whole process is pretty similar from article to article, and yeah, it's not very complicated. What I'm doing here is opening up my own version of the program that I'm describing and going through the process so that I can describe it better. So I'm going to speed this up again. Keywords, references, going back and spell checking my work, rewriting a little bit, and submitting it. And I just wrote a note to the editor saying, hey, I did most of this on my own, didn't use much of an outside reference because I have the program and just wrote a guide on my own. Okay, now it's 7:24. We've completed 3 articles so far, so that's $45. All right, moving on. Writing the introduction now for the fourth article. This one is about how to write a sales letter for visitors who land on your website after they click on an ad from Google. Again, this is a topic that I know quite a bit about, although I do use a couple references here just to freshen up my knowledge, and because this client in particular prefers having references rather than not. So, okay, I'm going to speed up the actual writing again here. This is me looking at some of the references. Speeding this up a little bit. Stating what references I used. Going back and making some edits to make it sound better. Typing in the keywords. And submitting the article stating that I used references for certain parts of it and my own experience for other parts of it. Okay, moving on to, I believe this is the 5th one now. So at this point, we've already made $60. It's 7:40 p.m., so it's less than an hour. So we're shooting for the $75 mark right now. I was hoping to be able to pass $75 in an hour, but I didn't quite make it. So this one's about how to upload a bunch of ads to Google at the same time instead of doing them one by one. Again, I'm going to speed up the actual writing process because that's a little boring. And what I'm doing here again is opening up the program that I have on my own computer, going through the step-by-step process and just writing it out. Not using external references for this one, just using my own program. Spell checking it, typing in the keywords, again writing a note to the editor saying that I used my own skills, and here's a close-up shot of the clock. It's 7:51, so exactly 66 minutes has passed. Now, one of the articles had a request for a rewrite, just a small thing that took me 3 minutes to do. So the whole process took 69 minutes, and that was $75 earned. So yeah, $75 in 69 minutes, or a little bit more than $60 an hour. Alright, if you want to learn how to do this, if you want to learn how to make money from anywhere in the world, making more money than most people make, I can show you how. I've been doing this for 5 years. I've taught other people how to do it. I can teach you how to do it. To learn more, just click on the button next to this video, and you'll learn more about a series of videos that I put together just to teach you how to get started as a freelancer online. Now, you won't be starting out making $60 an hour. You'll probably start at about $25, but you can work your way up, and it's very easy to get started.